And good morning. Rolling back and forth, up and down the fingers, back and forth across the knuckles, on the palm, and over on the thumb pads. And then over. Hey, Kent, good morning. Underneath the pinkies on those pads. And let's interlace the fingers and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Don. And let go. And squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, good morning, Hal again. And squeeze one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, and Suzanne, and let's go around the back.
You want to get into his view.
And we're going in one direction, and then the other.
No, it has to be up.
And
No.
we're assessing how the feet feel because we're dropping the ball on the ground. And pressing down 3 times in the middle of the foot.
I am.
Come on.
Having problems, Ava?
Yeah, I want to get only you instead of the whole
I
class.
should go up to speaker view.
I did, and it didn't help me.
You know what, I'll mute it. Maybe that'll help. And so roll it across your
Got
knuckles.
it. Thank you.
Yep. Roll it across your knuckles from the heel. And then roll it down each of the bones. And then scribble. Good morning, Diana. And 3, 2, 1, let go and reassess. And bring it to the other foot. Stepping down 3 times. And then once on each of the knuckles. And roll it across the heel, the knuckles, yes. Pivoting on the heel. And hello, Jonathan, move it down each one of those bones. And scribble. There you go. Three, 2, 1. Get that ball out of the way. Reassess. And let's do some good mornings. Just hinging at the waist. Arms go behind you. Knees are slightly bent. Arms come up over the head, behind the back. Yeah, let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then let's shake the tree or do the Lin energy hop. I'm going to change that camera angle. No. Yeah, that's better. Either one of those or both. shake out that weekend. So much to eat. And let's center. Take 2 deep breaths. All the way to the upper rib cage. All the way out. Twisting at the waist, swinging the arms. And center. Deep breath. Rub those hands together, cultivating some chi and forming a chi ball. Which takes us every which way. Shifting weight from one foot to the other, like water flowing. Then we'll come back. Center, thumb and fingers at the base of the spine. Other hand reaches out and gathers in starlight. Center. And go the other way. And center. Deep breath. Marching in place. Or jogging. Yeah, 21 seconds left. I'm going to pick it up a bit. I think I'm going to do some side jacks this morning. Having run already. And you can do that, or you could do You know, I wouldn't do some squats because we're going to be doing this is a Zach Bush workout later, which has a bunch of squats. So you can pick it up a little or a lot or not at all. Be safe. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And centering. Deep breaths, 2 of them. Placing the fingers. Going up over the head. Reaching for the sky. Reaching behind if you can do an extension. Coming back to center and bending to one side. And then the other. Centering and coming down. Pausing at the chest and pushing out. Down. Hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers and reach up. A little bit more. Come on back down and shrug the shoulders. And then roll them back. And forward. Extend them out and rotate. Rotate in the other direction. Thumbs are up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Rotate your neck. Other way. Nod. And go ears to shoulders. Look over one shoulder. And then the other. Look up. And down. Let's do a side squat and stretch the adductors. And then the other one. And we'll come up, face sideways, front leg is at 90 degrees, back leg is pressing into the floor with the heel, stretching the calf. And then the other way. And come on up and put one foot in front. Bend your other knee slightly, just a little bit. Lean into that front foot and stretch the hamstring. Come on back up. Stretch the other hamstring, same way. Other foot goes out in front. Knee behind is slightly bent. You're hinging at the waist. And come back up. And let's grab some sticks. I'll start by bringing the one leg, foot, I should say, behind us. Grab it wherever you can. If you can get it by the toes, you can stretch the ankle as well as the calf. But if not, no worries. You can also use a belt or a piece of cloth or strap. And let's go to the other leg. Hold on to a table if that feels more secure. And down. We're going to do the Dr. David Lee routine this morning. So the stick goes behind the back, as far down as you can get it. If it's on the neck, that's fine. If you grab it by the end, that's good. Otherwise, right in the, as far as you need to go. And oscillate at the waist. If you want, and be very careful on the first step, you can start stepping. Don't have to. Bit of a balance challenge. And bring the stick around, up front, hold it at the end, and oscillate in front. And then go to one side. And then the other. Take the stick in front, flop the wrists, get the elbows involved. And then the shoulders, going back down. Doing 5 on each, and then we're going to flip palms up and do the same thing. Wrists, elbows, and wrists. And then shoulders. Bring the stick back behind the back again. And let's do some high marching. We'll take 5 steps on each side. And then we'll rotate the hip, alternating. Bring the stick out in front again. Hold it off to the side, in front at the top if you can, and just press down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And press down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go and bring it to the other side, other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go. Should be feeling in your shoulder. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let go. One more shoulder. You're going to bring it behind your back. Your bottom hand, the palm is facing out. And just bring it up and down your spine. And if you can, lengthen it horizontally across your back and stretch that shoulder. Your palm of the hand that was on the bottom is facing upwards now. And bring it back down. Reverse your hand positions. Up and down. And then bring it out to the side, horizontally. Just move your shoulder around a little bit. Stretch it. And bring it in front. We're going to do 15 toe and heel raises, holding for a second on each. 1, 2, 3, 7, 10, 11, 15. All right, let's put the sticks down before we get into the Zach Bush 4-minute drill. I want to do a quick balance exercise. Again, you want to stand in a position that's a little bit challenging, but not too much. The further your feet are spread apart, the better base of support you have. You bring them in, it's a little more difficult. You do a stagger step, it's a little bit more difficult. You put one heel in front of your toes and it becomes ever more difficult. The idea is to raise your hand in one of those positions, whatever you feel will give you a bit of a challenge, but not throw you off onto the ground. Be next to a table or a wall if you have any problems. And raise one hand up in front of you, looking at it go up the whole time. So it goes over your head, and then watch it come back down. A little bit of wobble is good. a lot of bit of wobble, you might want to change your stance and make it more secure. So the same thing with the other hand. And coming down. Okay. Let's go back to the first hand and do it from the side. Or raise the hand up the side, I should say. Looking at it as it goes up. If you need to hold on to something with your other hand or have it hovering above a tabletop, do that. And come back down. Or next to a wall, that's fine. And then we're going to do the other hand. You can switch the position of your feet if you want. Put the one in front of the other, the one that wasn't in front. Just another variation. And come down. There's a wobble. All right, but it's all about the recovery. All right, let's take a deep breath. We're going to do the Zach Bush 4-minute routine. It is, as you may recall, 10 squats, hand raise, a big circle with the hands in a fist going up right over the head, and then your arms back so that they're parallel to the ears, and you do a press. We'll do 3 sets of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the squats however you best do them. You don't have to go as low down as I am. 9, I think, and 10. Raise the hands one at a time, right above the shoulders, just slightly above the shoulders. And the big circle. Now, if you need to, you can go through the middle like this if it's easier on your shoulders. Nine and 10. And the press. 1, 2, 3, 4. Align your forearms with your ears. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice deep breath. We're going to do the squats just a little bit faster this time. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 9 and 10. Arm raise. 2. 9 and 10. I'm going to go through the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 and 10. And the press. 1, 2. And 10. Good. Shake it out. Last one. A little bit faster. And let's see if we can do 12. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 11 and 12. and 12. Big circle. $11, $12, and finally press 1, 2. $11 and 12. Good. Check it out. Great way to start the week, I think. Now let's center and take 2 deep breaths. And let's do some ocean wave breathing. Two deep breaths. And we're going to open our hearts. Pausing on this inhale and sending it out. Centering. And bringing down heavenly chi. Going down and bringing up earth chi. And namaste. Yeah,
Thank
Tom,
you.
Tom,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. Yes.
can I make a comment?
I'm sorry?
Can I make a comment?
Okay, sure.
You do this. First you take, then you give.
Yes.
The opposite. First you give, then you take.
Huh. I had made a note to read your material, and I see where that's coming from. I'm going to have to study that some more.
Okay.
Uh,
Give and take, not take and give. Take
Okay.
and give the Turkish way. In Turkish and in Arabic, you say take and give, which shows lack of trust. Give and take shows trust.
Okay,
Words to live by.
we can adapt.
Okay.
All right. So on that note, yeah, that's a good point. I'm going to get on the floor because we're going to do some rolling. We're going to open up. We're going to do some rolling today. So what you want to do is if you have two balls, you can have them in a sock or a peanut, as it's sort of sometimes referred to. That's great.
Roller.
Well, we're going to do the roller in a second. We're going to start with the ball. We're going to do the spine with the ball. And we're going to put the balls on the ground and then lean back into them right below the shoulder blade on either side of the spine. Now, you might want the roller under your head for support, or a block or a pillow or something like that, or not, depending on how it feels for you. And put the soles of your feet on the floor, which will relieve some of the pressure on the back. Cross your arms over your chest. And you're just going to lean to your right a little bit and rotate your arm so that your left elbow is coming up in the air, and your right elbow is going towards the ground. And just rotate about 5 times, going towards the right. And then switch and go over to your left. And this time, your right elbow will be up in the air. Your left elbow will be towards the ground. Just very small circles. And come back and move the balls up to the middle of the shoulder blades on either side of the spine. And we'll do the same thing. Cross your arms, go to your right and make 5 circles. And then go to the left and do the same. And then for this last one, I find that the roller just gets in the way, so I push it out. You want to move the balls to just above the shoulder blades, but below the neck, not on the neck. Cross your arms, go to the right, and again, make 5 circles with your arms crossed. And then go left. Of course, if you went left first and then right, that's fine too. And 5, just take a nice deep breath into it. Because that is a spot where we hold a lot of tension, and you might want to do even more there. Come back later. But for now, let's take the roller, soft roller, if you have a choice between hard and soft. Put it behind the head. And we're just going to assess how we feel. So extend your legs, extend your arms, sort of a corpse position. Rotate your head back and forth. Notice if there's any cricks in the neck or pains, if one side goes further than the other. My left side's going further than my right today, which is unusual. And then you want to pick up the roller and put it right at the hairline. You can pick up the soles of your feet, put them on the ground for support, and turn to your right and make 8 circles with your head in one direction. It can be clockwise or counterclockwise. And now go the other direction. On the same side, on the right side, if you went clockwise, you're going counterclockwise. And when you're finished with those 8 circles, turn to your left and again go 8 circles in one direction. And then 8 in the other. Go back to that right side and nod 4 times. And go to the left side and nod 4 times. And then bring your head to the center and try to make 8 figure 8s with your head, or 8 infinity signs with your head. And the roller is sitting right at your hairline. And then when you're finished with those figure 8s, move the roller slightly back and nod 8 times. Your chin coming towards your chest. You might want to have your hand back there in case the roller slips. You don't want it slipping out. And then bring the roller back to your hairline, turn left and right, and see how that feels. I should have done this assessment before we started, actually. But see how your neck feels. And then push the roller away to the ground. And again, go left and right with your head. See if you can go a little bit further than you did before, if it's a little less constriction. If you had some pain, maybe it has lessened. And that's that. Hopefully that upper back and neck is feeling good.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome, Mira. Take care, Hal.
Okay, have a nice day.
You too, Suzanne. So long.
It was good, Tom.
Thank
Thank you.
That's good, Richard. Thank you.
Take care, T.
All right, Meme. And Jonathan, so long, and Ava Itzek and Yoel, so long. See you tomorrow.